Hello and welcome to Yoga Sculpt. My name is Amy. I'm going to be taking you through 45 minutes of Yoga Sculpt practice. If you aren't already in position, find your mat. Pull those knees out wide to the edges. Put the big toes close together. Sink those hips back and reach those arms forward, settling into your mat. Forehead resting down. Settling in and finding stillness. And finding your breath. Inhale and exhale. Expand through the side body and back body with that breath. Let that belly relax and expand down. On your next inhale, rise to tabletop. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Find that flat back, that neutral spine, whatever feels best to you. We're going to take one leg, pull the knee in and lift out and around for a hip circle here. Keeping everything nice and stable. Just make a big circle with that knee. Engage the core as we move through that. One more here and then switch direction. Reverse it. Pull that knee back first and then around. Nice hip mobility movement here. And gently bring that leg back to the floor and to the other side, hip circles. You might find that mobility is different on each leg. That is normal. We want to work to try to get them close to the same, but it is okay if they're a little different. Switch direction of that hip circle. And bring it back to tabletop when you're ready. Into cat-cow, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, cow. Send your heart forward, pull the shoulders back. And exhale to cat. Chin to chest, round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Inhale back to cow, drop the shoulder blades. Gaze is up. Exhale to cat. Nice flexion and extension of that spine. Again, to cow, inhale. One more exhale to cat. And center it back out to tabletop. Find that neutral spine. Again, we're going to do push-ups, scapular push-ups. So find that upper body kind of plank position. And we're going to let that upper body drop down without bending our elbows and then squeeze it back up. So we're pulling the scapula, the shoulder blades together, letting them rest and dropping the chest and then pushing through the heels of our hands. So our upper body kind of drifts towards the mat without bending our elbows. That's a scat push-up. One or two more. They take practice. These are small muscles around our shoulder blade. They're really great to identify, mobilize, strengthen for shoulder health. All right, find that neutral tabletop again. Pull the toes under, send the hips upward for downward dog. Pedal it out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, forward fold, ragdoll. Bend the knees a lot. Let that upper body rest on the legs. Let the chin drop and head hang heavy. Grab opposite elbows, maybe take a gentle sway. And drop the hands back down to the mat. And uncurl, eventually coming to a stand. Inhale to mountain. Take your time with this. Reaching those arms out and up. whatever feels best for your shoulders. Exhale, hands to heart center. Find a comfortable standing position. Close the eyes, centering in on an intention for today's practice. And blink those eyes open. Inhale back to mountain, reach it up tall. Keep the rib cage centered underneath the shoulders. Exhale, hands through heart center, forward fold. Inhale to half lift. Pause and breathe here, team. Find a neutral spine, expand through the chest, send the crown of your head forward. Tailbone pushes back towards the back wall. Hands can be on top of the thighs or on the shins, whatever feels best for you. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back to high plank. Just hold for me for 8, 7, 6, best plank you got here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Optional high to low plank chaturanga, or just send it right into down dog. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, flip onto the tops of your feet. Push those hips forward, float the knees. And exhale, push back to down dog. You're always welcome to go right into down dog, skip chaturanga whenever you feel like you want or need to. We're just pedaling it out here. Finding down dog again. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Draw those heels towards the mat. Feel that nice stretch on the back of the legs. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, open out to the side. Find your breath and breathe here. Find that nice big hip opener. Expand through the side body here. Find strength in this pose. Find length. One more inhale. And exhale, come back to neutral and pull that knee underneath you and step through to a low lunge. Rearrange your feet so you have space between your legs so you're on train tracks, not a balance beam. Staying low on that front leg, inhale to crescent. Find that nice tall posture. Pull those hips underneath you so we're not arching too much like so. Pull those hips and pelvis to neutral. Reach those arms in front of you or overhead. Pull the shoulders back and down. Settling into this crescent. You should feel a nice stretch on that hip flexor on the left side. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, over into horse to the side. You can have hands at heart center here. Knees and toes are wide. How wide? Out to the sides is totally up to you. This can look like a normal squat if you want it to. Otherwise, pull those knees and toes out wide if those hips and knees like it. You can surf it left to right. Good. Inhale. And exhale, sink a little bit lower, maybe 1 or 2 inches lower. Nice job. Not here long. Inhale, reach up to star, arms and legs wide. Expand through the chest. Pause and breathe here. Hang out in the star for 1 or 2 more breaths. Make yourself nice and big. Reach the arms long. 1 more inhale. And exhale to warrior 2 by bend that right leg, sink low. We are on a balance beam now, so rearrange those feet again. The front heel lines up with the back arch. And then extend those arms long. Palms face down, gazes over those right fingertips. Again, checking in on that pelvis, making sure we're not tucking the pelvis under or the tailbone under, but we don't want to overarch either. So we don't want to overarch here. We don't want to tuck the tailbone here. Find neutral. Pull that knee out in line with the ankle. Nice job. Fire up those quad muscles, those hamstrings. Inhale, reverse warrior. Pull that right hand up towards the ceiling. Left arm can just kind of rest on the back arm. Pause and breathe here. Find expansion and length through that right side body. Feel those left side body, those obliques working and supporting. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step it back to high plank. Hold it here. We're going to drop down to those elbows. So elbow, elbow, push back up to the hands, and then opposite elbow down, down, up, up. Option to drop one or both knees. Really focus in on that hip area, the pelvis, making sure we're not tilting or twisting. Nice job. One more on each side. Optional chaturanga next. Nice job. Up to that high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, optional. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Other side, team. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, open to the side. Hip flexor, side body expansion. Create lots of space between the rib cage and the hip bone. Looking underneath the right arm for a little bit bigger expansion. Inhale. And exhale, pull it back to neutral and pull that left leg through. Step it to the mat. Find your low lunge. Train tracks. Rearrange those feet if needed. Inhale to crescent. Nice job. Again, check in on the pelvis. Find neutral. Sink low. Reach those arms out and up. Shoulder blades down. Find your breath. Inhale, reach long. Exhale to warrior two, or sorry, exhale to horse. Surf it out. We've been here once already. One breath here. Inhale to star. Again, one or two breaths. Make it big, take up space. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Now we're at warrior two. Left leg bends. Sink low. Find your foot position. Reach long. Pull that left knee out in line with the ankle. Sink low. Nice job. Strong pose, team. Breathing through it. Feel that fire building in the legs. Inhale to reverse warrior. Pause and breathe. Settle into this side body expansion. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step it back to high plank, elbows to hands again here, team. Set it up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop it down, down, up, up. Find your pace that you like. You do not have to match mine ever. If your music's not too fast, you can go with the beat of your music. Really working that chest, biceps, triceps, core muscles here on this elbow, walking plank or plank up. 2 more, one, each side. Last one right here. Nice job. Optional chaturanga, high to low. Nice job. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. We're doing our chair sequence at the back end today. So we're into this forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And exhale or inhale to chair. Sink those hips back and down. Reach those arms up and forward. They can be more forward than up if needed. Legs and ankles together. Sink low. Again, neutral spine. We don't want to tuck the tailbone or overarch that low back. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hook that right elbow to the left thigh. Go into a twist. Push those hands together. Keep the shoulders back and down. Open the chest. We don't want one knee to pop in front of the other, so keep those knees even. Nice job. One more breath here. Exhale it out. Inhale back to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist the other way. Nice job. Nice and tall through that torso. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Step it back. Find your plank, just hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees to the floor. Take a quick little break here. We're gonna do a cardio series before we add weights to that sequence. Where did I put my water? So we're gonna get our body moving, our heart rate up. Our heart rates are probably up a little bit already. So bring it to stand when you're ready. We're gonna use our mat as a reference for our first cardio move. We're gonna do kind of a shuffle run. So we're gonna go left, drop it down, shuffle, shuffle, land, shuffle, shuffle, land. We're gonna do about 30 seconds each move. We have 3 moves, sorry. We're gonna go move 1, 2, 3, and then back to 2 and 1. All right, shuffle run in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, lateral shuffles. If you want less impact, you can just step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, bring it down. Nice job, you got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna squat. Hop, hop, squat. Here we go. Join me when you can. Here we go. Jump, jump, squat. Here's your option. Tap, tap, squat. Tap, tap, squat. For low impact. Second half of this interval. Squat, squat, tap. Squat, pulse together. Squat, pulse together. Three, 2, and 1. Bring it up for butt kickers. Hamstring curl for low impact. Butt kickers we're doing only once. We're going back to our squat hops. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squat, hop, hop, squat. Nice job. Second half, here we go. Squat, pulse together. Squat, pulse together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shuffle run, here we go. Finish strong. Yes, you can. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice job with that cardio, team. Shake it out. We're going into our sculpt section. So if you haven't already grabbed your weights, have them nearby. Going through that sequence we just did, adding weights. We're always going through our shoulders, whether we go out or up, always pull the weights in first and then extend out. Whew, I need to catch my breath. Find your down dog when you're ready. Split leg sequence first. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg high. Knee in, step through. Find your low lunge. Grab your weights. Inhale to crescent. Punch the weights straight up. Exhale, weights to heart center. Hinge that upper body forward. Let the dumbbells come under the shoulders. Flip your dumbbells so our palms are facing out. Underhanded row. Here we go. We got lift, lower, lift, lower. You always have the option of doing single arm when doing upper body. Pull those shoulders back and down. Dumbbell to hip, elbow to ceiling. Nice job. You can always come feet together for these if you feel like that's a better stance for you. Nice job. We're going to pulse this one in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold at the top and pulse, pulse, pulse. We're doing a second set on the other side here when we get to that other side. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale to crescent. Exhale to horse. Nice job. Settle it in. Weights to heart center. Settle in with that weight. All right. Extend both legs up tall. So we're standing up, wide leg. Bring that stance in just a little bit. We're going to curtsy lunge. Step it back, lower down. Here we go. Other side. Let's alternate. Lunge, up, lunge, up. Find a pace that works for you. We don't want to go too quick. We got 1 to 2 counts up, 1 to 2 counts down. I'll show from the side what these look like. Step back, heel drops, or knee drops right behind that heel. Hinge forward, really emphasizing that lateral glute medius. Nice job. We're going to pulse both sides, 1 at a time. In 3, 2, and 1. Whichever side you're on, hold and pulse. Pulse. Woo, yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step it to the other side, drop it down, and pulse. Four, 3, 2, 1. Step it back together. Come into a narrow stance. Bring the weights down and in front of you, in front of the legs. Romanian deadlift plus curl. Switch out heavier weights if you want to here. We got RDL. Lower, lift, curl. Lower, lift, curl. I'm just doing a 1-to-1 RDL to curl. You can customize this lots of different ways. If you want more hamstring glute work, you can do 2 RDLs, Romanian deadlifts to 1 curl. Maybe you want to do 1 curl at a time, single arm. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower, lift, and curl. Bring the weights to heart center. Find that wide stance again. Inhale to star. Exhale to warrior 2, right side, right leg bends. W the arms, not fully extended. Nice job. Bring those weights in. Elbows in, weights in front of you. Drop them all the way down. We got L lift. So we're going to lift out and to the front and then switch sides. L lift, lift and lower, lift and lower. Working those shoulders. Yes, you can. This works with a bent arm as well if you don't want to have a fully extended arm. This is a good modifier. Little burnout here. We're gonna pulse it for multiple reps. Here we go. Lift it up. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Other side. Lift it up. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. One more time each way. Here we go. Lift. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Other side. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Inhale to reverse warrior. Yes, nice job, team. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant those weights, step it back, chaturanga or down dog right away. Other side. I'm gonna switch which way I'm on my mat so I can still face you in warrior 2. All right, team, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Or just pull that knee underneath, however far. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step through, grab your waist, low lunge. Inhale to crescent. Ready for those underhanded rows again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hinge forward, weights down underneath our shoulders. Underhanded row, here we go. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Nice job, so strong. Keep that stance nice and strong and stable. We're gonna pulse it, get ready. In 4, 3, 2, 1, hold and pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale to crescent. Exhale to horse, settle in. Sumo squat. Keep those legs long, or sorry, keep those legs wide and knees out with the toes. We gotta lower, lift, lower, lift. Nice job. Hips sink down, upper body stays lifted. Nice job. Range of motion up to you. If you can go deep, great. If that's not great for you, your hips, your knees, whatever. Nice job. You can make it as shallow as needed. Ready to pulse in 3, 2, and 1. Sink it down, up. Squeeze it, yes you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, push to star. Exhale, warrior 2. Nice job. Bring those weights in. Drop them down. L lift again. Here we go. Lift and lower. If you'd rather do 2 forward, 2 out, that's a good option as well. I don't know why I can't coordinate on this side. There we go. I'm still having trouble. There we go. It's a very Monday-ish Tuesday, if you ask me. Nice job. We're gonna pulse multiple reps again. Lift, lower, lift, hold, and pulse for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, lift up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, lift up. One more time on this side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. One more time. Lift it up. Pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights in. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, pull. Pivot and plant. Chaturanga or down dog. We're going to our chair sequence. This is it for our sculpt sequence. Chairs our last thing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights. Inhale to chair, through the shoulders, punch it up. Exhale, bring the weights to heart center. Bring those feet out to the edges of your mat. Bring your right leg slightly behind. Stand it all the way up. So we have a staggered stance squat. Here we go. We got to lower, lift, lower, lift. So my right leg is slightly behind my left. I have about 80% of my weight on my left leg, my front leg. But everything else, my squat looks like a squat. My back heel is up off the floor slightly. Sinking those hips back and down. Upper body comes forward slightly. My upper body's nice and tall. Inhale down, exhale up. Nice job. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up. Bring that right leg forward, left leg back. Staggered stance squats. One more set. Here we go. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Nice job. Finish it out. Here we go. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step it together. Inhale to chair. Exhale, hands to heart center or weights to heart center. Set it down. Step it back. Chaturanga optional into down dog. Pedal it out. And when you're ready, bring it down to the knees. We're going to do a core series here. So walk those feet or knees up to the top of your mat, crisscross those ankles, and come to a seated position. Find a nice V-sit or a boat pose. So V-sit, your feet can be on the floor. If you want a floating like boat pose, find what works best for you. You can have a weight in your hands for this if you'd like. We're just going to do V-sit twist. 3, 2, and 1. We're going left, center, right, center. Check in on that hip and pelvis. Make sure we're not tucking the tailbone or rounding through that low back. Find that nice upright posture first, and then lean back for more challenge. Control the twist. Woo, nice job, team. Here's 8, center, 7, center, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Make your way to a side plank. Lots of variations to side plank here. If you want to be on your elbow, fine. Your hand. Lots of ways here on that. You can be on your hip. You can prop yourself up on that bottom knee, or you can come up to a full side plank. We're going to do a leg lift, hip dip. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lift, down, dip, up. Lift, down, dip, up. If that's too fast, slow it down. No big deal. If you don't want to do both of these movements, just do one. That's totally fine. Or maybe you want to do 2 dips, 1 lift, 2 lifts, 1 dip. Find what was best for you if you like one or the other, but still want to do both. Awesome job, team. Stick with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go to the other side. All right, set it up, find that side plank. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift, dip. Breathe in as even as you can. Shoulders stacked on top of each other, hips and knees stacked. You can always just hold this side plank too. If that feels like a challenge for you, hang out in this side plank. Nice job. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring it to your back, face up. Bring those knees in. Give that low back a little bit of a stretch. One more core move here, team. All right, find an upside down or reverse tabletop, arms in the air, knees bent at 90 degrees. We're gonna do opposite arm and leg lower, lift, other side lower, lift, and if you want to, we're gonna do double, single, single, double. In 3, 2, and 1, here we go. You can stay on singles if you'd like. If you wanna try that double, go for it, or if maybe you wanna do just the legs or just the arms separately, you have an option to keep those knees bent as you pull the legs down. Nice job. Engage that core all the way around, 360 degrees, that core canister, top to bottom and around. Inhale down, exhale up. 1 to 2 counts down, controlled, 1 to 2 counts up. Good. On your next single, we're gonna pulse it out. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lower down and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Switch. Lower down. Pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time each side. Here we go. Lower. Pulse. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Other side. Last time. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Knees to chest. Woo! Nice job with that core series. Roll it out here. Couple stretches. Heading into our Shavasana final resting pose just for a minute or 2. Nice job. Extend those feet long, or keep one leg bent and push yourself into a prone position, so face down. And then bring it up to your elbows, or maybe all the way up to your hands. If you're a regular yoga person and come up to Cobra, you can do full Cobra here if it's right for you. I'm gonna stay on my elbows, letting those hips melt into the mat. Send your heart forward, shoulders pull back and down. 3 or 4 big inhales and big exhales here, centering in on that breath. Really feeling that lengthening on the front body. And lifting those hips up. Sit it back into child's pose just for 1 or 2 breaths. Inhale to tabletop and lift it up to kneeling, and then bring it up to half kneel. Hip flexor stretch here. Send those hips forward slightly. Then bring that arm up. Little side bend if it feels good. And bring that hand to the floor. So you have 1 foot forward, 1 hand down. You can either stay on your back knee or lift it up and go into a twist towards that front leg. Open up the side body, open up the chest, reach long with those fingers. Feel that nice twist. Keep those hips centered and square if you can. Pull that right hip back, left hip forward. If your left leg is forward, that is. And a couple arm sweeps. 1 or 2 each direction, full arm circles. And bring that hand back down and step it back. Again, child's pose just for a breath or 2. Inhale back to tabletop. Other leg comes up once you get up to kneeling. Other leg comes forward for half kneel. Push it forward. Hip flexor. Arm up and over. And hand down. And twist. Arm sweeps. Other way. And back down. And walk those knees up to the front of the mat again. Crisscross the ankles. And eventually come down to your mat for final resting pose, Shavasana. 1 minute. Hands by your sides, face up, or whatever comfortable position is best for you. Bring those eyes to close and come back to your intention for the day, for the practice. And blinking your eyes open slowly, start moving hands and feet. Roll to one side. When you're ready, push yourself up to seated. Bring those hands to heart center. 1 more breath or 2 here. Hands to the forehead. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you so much for participating, taking time for you and your physical and mental well-being. Namaste, everyone. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next time.
Thank you, Amy. Have a great week.